Hello everybody and welcome back to Satisfactory. It's been a little bit since the last time I recorded. I had to wait and give a little time before recording any more episodes. I recorded all 4 of the first episodes just back to back, and I wanted to make sure that if you guys had any comments or tips, which you did, and thank you very much. I wanted to make sure I didn't let those sit for too long. Didn't want to have episode 15 be like, oh yeah, thank you for the comment in episode 1, that was very helpful. So I wanted to make sure that I didn't do too much without y'all, but at the same time I wanted to make sure that I could get everything done that we needed to. Let's just take a quick little bird's eye of our factory. Not bad, not bad. So as I mentioned before, we're going to try to take a very goal-oriented approach to each of these episodes. And today I think I might do my exploring first, and we are going to find better quality gear that will allow us to move a little faster, jump a little higher, and generally get around and do our stuff a lot easier. And so our main goal for today is to find and research Caterium. In the last episode we did unlock coal power, and that was originally going to be my goal for today as we set up some coal. There's a cable in there. Oh yeah, that's right, I'm feeding everything into the sink. But yeah, there's some coal over that way, and my goal for today's episode was to just start setting up that power. However, I feel that the Caterium, which is that way, will be a lot, it'll give us things that will make things a lot easier. So when we do set up coal power, we don't have to have as many wires all around. If we have some time at the end of the episode, I think I might readjust this factory and go vertical with it. So, yeah, I don't know if we're going to get to that in today's episode. Maybe I'll do it off camera depending on what it is, but I'm going to set this up to be a little more efficient. As you see there, I've got 3 smelters going into, or 3 constructors going into 2 assemblers going into this, and it's making our smart plating. So before we get going, before we start our exploration aspect, let's just take a quick look and see what we have built since the last episode. Wow, that is 500 smart plating. So we are actually halfway to our goal of the next phase, phase 2. We got quite a bit of modular frames. We got quite a bit of rotors. That's nice to see. Where's our other stuff? Our other stuff is over here. Oh, we got a full crate of rods and halfway of screws. So this has been chugging along quite well, and we'll continue to chug along as we go explore. But let's go ahead and get ourselves ready, and we're going to do that first thing. We're going to, instead of exploring at the end of the episode, we're going to explore now, because I want the item that I am looking for, and I want it now. Alright, let's get going. So the cave that I'm looking for, this is less exploring and more just going out and getting a specific item, because I know where the item is that I want. So we're just going to head straight there, try to grab it, and then come back. Phew, there's our space elevator. Alright, so the entrance should be somewhere around here, I believe. Yep, here we are, entering the cave. Oh, there's bees already, so let's just keep moving. And where we want to go is actually fairly easy to get to. Hey, buddy. Oh, he's already ran away. I was gonna give you a little piece of food. Oh. Get off me. We also have a bunch of mycelia here to pick up, so we're gonna grab as much of that as we can, because that will be useful. But yeah, here is what we are looking for. There are little FICSIT crash sites around, as we know that we grabbed the hard drives from, but there's a couple in here, and We'll gather all this wood, mycelia. But yeah, there's a couple in here, and they have some pretty nice later game resources here. All right, see. So what do we got? We got 124 steel pipes, nice. Got 35 modular frames, shatter rebar. Don't have a rebar gun, but you know, once we do, that'll be nice to have. And another set of 35 modular frames. So that is all that we have here. So we are going to continue our journey and go upwards. All right. A little bit higher. And up here, kind of following the little trail. And here we are at the second crash site. Not finding any special resources around here, which, you know, I was hoping for, but this is what we are after. Set of blade runners. And we would be able to make these once we research the right node, but if we can just find a free pair, and what these do is they allow you to jump higher and run faster. So this will be able to afford us a lot more exploration abilities, and we'll just be able to get around our factory a little faster. Let's see if we can grab anything while we're here. Just kind of be quick about it, and no, I couldn't reach that. Let's try to be quick about it, like this blue slug. Oh, no, I fell there. Oh, some quartz. Don't mind if I do. Oh, I got some bees after me, so let's try to be quick. Grab the slug before they knock me off. Yep. And we are out. Alright, so let's just make our way back home and then start on the next part of our episode, which is to discover, locate, and exploit the Caterium that may be around. Oh, these spiders. I do not want to deal... Oh, I do want this slug, though. So let's see if we can grab that without getting too hurt. Ah, nope. Cannot. Oh, I'm dead. Well, first death of the series. That was unpleasant, and we are now 0 days since the last incident. Unpleasant. So now we have nothing in our inventory anymore. Fortunately, we still have the Blade Runners and our parachute, but all of our resources that we had on us, the slugs that we gathered, all back in that cave. So let's go and get that stuff, and then we'll go head towards our death crate. There we go. First death into the series, episode 5. Not too bad, right? Alright, and I am out. Too much unpleasantness in here, and hopefully this leads outside. Because I am not sure. Ah, well, the danger is gone. Oh, nope. That just led me back into the cave. There's the exit. Alright, well that was pretty successful. I mean, with the exception of dying, all went according to plan. Got our Blade Runners. Got some mycelia to work with. That's nice. And we even got a couple slugs to boot. Speaking of which, let's get this one. Come on, 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 come on. There we go. Right as they got. Ow! Alright, so not the most exploration we could have done. There's a lot more to discover in that cave. There's actually even better items I've gotten once in through one of my playthroughs, but I've never been able to locate afterwards. So we'll probably have to come back there again at some point. But for now, we're just going to make our way home. Disturb the local wildlife as we do. Ooh, what's this? Oh, more quartz. Nice. I need quartz. I need like a node of quartz though. This is just random quartz found throughout the area. I need to find like somewhere that I can slap a miner down. Because I do know that quartz is necessary going forward. Look at this. Look at this stride I got now that we got the Blade Runners. I can just slide and leap. Home sweet home. How's our generators doing? We still got enough power? Yeah, we got plenty. 108. Our max consumption is higher than what we not have. Not 108, 180, excuse me. Our max consumption is not great because that could shut us down. Oh yeah, and I also forgot to see, since the last time we left, I did, do a little AFK farming, and we now have 12 FICSIT coupons. So the awesome shop is our oyster. We are going to want a conveyor lift floor hole. We're going to want one of those, as well as a ceiling mount, one of these wall power outlets. Now, you know what? We're going to skip the wall power outlet. I'm going to remove that because we want the version 2, I think. We're definitely going to want the ladder as well as the catwalks. Concrete pillar is just concrete, so let's add that as well. How much are we up to? Total is 12. We have 12. Let's buy them. Perfect. So now we have some better construction techniques, and we can actually build this factory into a 2-floor thing now that we have the ladders. And we can make things look kind of nice with the catwalks. So pretty happy about that. That was a good usage of those coupons. So now that we've got our Blade Runners, we've got our exploration done, I think we're going to do a lot more distant exploration now in the coming episodes, now that we can get to places a little faster. We can go farther. But what we're going to do now is we're going to search for the Caterium. And in my previous playthroughs, I know it's somewhere in that area. Yep, 745 meters away. So we want to get ourselves ready for this, and let's go ahead and set up our to-do list. So we want a miner, we want a smelter, we want a constructor. All right, so we have everything we need, and now we can head out. But I think the way that we're going to do it is we are going to travel while placing power lines. Alright, so we're just going to grab our power lines and take them down the road. Hey now, I don't want any trouble. I told you, I don't want any trouble. Come on, guys. I'm just trying to work here. Come on. Alright, so we're going to put a couple conveyor holes in here to bring down items. Alright, let's make a ladder that goes all the way up, because I don't want to have to run my way around and parachute all the time. Might as well just give ourselves the ability to climb. So that's why unlocking ladders is a huge benefit in early game travel. Alright, let's see. Can I get this right here? Yes, I can. Alright, so what kind of power we got? So we're consuming 140-ish. We don't have a lot of power to work with, but we'll see what we can do. But right there is what we're looking for, that Caterium. So let's clear out the area, let's grab that slug, and let's set up shop. Cool. Excellent. Alright, let's get our drill set up. Alright, and hook that into the power. Okay, so we're gonna need 2 smelters. I'm assuming 120 Caterium per minute. These can... Oh, I don't have it researched yet. Alright, so let's gather some Caterium ore and research it in the MAM. Alright, now we have it.
Completed. Caterium ingot recipe unlocked. New Caterium research available.
We're gonna put a splitter right there. Put some Mach 2 belts. Mark 2? Excuse me, not Mach 2. Very fast. Alright, so now those are working. Excellent. Put a splitter in there. Yep. Yep, I figured. Alright, let's take one of these off. We don't need that right now. We just need to make some Caterium so we can... Of course. Of course, of course. That may... Is that the first fuse we've blown in this series? It might be. Might be. Alright, well, we're going to need to shut down some machines. We are going to be working on our power situation. That was going to be the goal for today. But I feel like I really want to get this Caterium situation figured out first. So we're going to disconnect our smart plating... Ooh, more quartz. I need that. We're going to disconnect our smart plating factory for now, since we only... since we've already completed the first goal for 50, now we need 1,000, so that's going to take a while, no matter what. So let's utilize the power that's going to there into our new equipment. Alright, so we've got this whole factory has now been disconnected. Yeah, all these pieces are disconnected. Alright. So what kind of power does that give us? Alright, we're back in business. Let's go back to the Caterium mine and get ourselves some more Caterium, get the research. The reason why I want it is because we can update these power lines. See, they're the Mach 1. And it only has 4 connections. Technically, it only has 2 connections if you want to go from one way to the other. But once we get the Mark IIs, we'll have 7 connections that we have available. And you know, that's just going to make things a lot more easy to organize. We're not going to have this, you know, crisscross wire all over the place and tons of power poles every so often, like, you know, one per machine kind of thing. We can just keep things nice and neat. I'm so excited for this Caterium mine to be up and running. Alright, so we're going to put this back onto the system. And we need one more bar. There we go. Alright, so now we can research and learn how to make quick wire. That is
Research completed. Quickwire recipe unlocked. New Caterium research available.
Alright, and so now we're going to make a constructor that makes quick wire. Turn that into quick wire. Perfect. Now what I want to do is I want to connect this. Alright, so now we are going to lay down a constructor. We're going to put it in front of this one right here. Give it a Mach 2 belt. Mark 2, I gotta remember that. And then this one is going to just feed off the Caterium ingots on their own. This one goes to quick wire. There we go. Now constructing. Excellent. Again, Mark II belt. Hook that onto there. Hook this onto here. And whenever we learn a new resource that requires Caterium ingots, if we need to put another constructor or assembler there, we can. And it will feed into that one. Alright, so let's see, what do we got here? Almost have enough quick wire for the next research, so let's go ahead and just grab a bunch. There we go. This is what we need.
Caterium research options available. Congratulations on finding this metal. Many FICSIT initiatives will benefit from Caterium's applicability in advanced engineering. Also, it is probably not sentient, and so unlikely to feel pain as we exploit it.
It's good that it doesn't feel pain. Unlike the mycelia, which is technically sentient. Actually, I think I might want this on a platform. There we go. And we're just gonna pop these into a storage container for now. Alright, we're gonna just drop down 3 storage containers. And we're just gonna store them here for now. Eventually they will go to our base, I'd like to have a centralized storage situation. Well, let's turn these into Mach 2 belts, or lifters, because we had the ability to. There we go. That's going to fill up nice and quickly. Now we need 300 in order to unlock those power poles. So I'm just going to let this run for a second, and I'll be back momentarily once this fills up. And there we go. All it took was for me to make a cup of coffee, and we now have the 300 we need to unlock Mach 2 light poles. Power poles, excuse me.
Power pole Mark II unlocked. This provides additional power connections compared to the Power pole Mark I.
Yeah, simple enough. We're also going to want this AI limiter because eventually we want to get smart splitters. We just need 10 of those for that. And all we need is another 200 Caterium, 200 quick wire, and we'll get that. As well as 100 quick wire will get us a zip line, so we're also going to go for that as well. We're going to kind of ignore the right side, and we don't have whatever these are. Yeah, we don't have plastic in order to make high-speed connectors, and we don't have high-speed connectors in order to make Mach 3 power poles, but everything else we can do right now. So let's go ahead and pick up more quick wire. Actually, before that, let's play around with overclocking. Now that we have it unlocked and we have a couple power shards on us. So let's see. This stop on the conveyor belt. There we go. Okay, so this takes in 12 per minute and produces 60 per minute. But if we put one overclock in here, it will take 18 per minute and produce 90. How much does this make? This makes 15 per minute. So already it's going to be requiring more resources than it can construct. But if we put in power shard into this one, we can bring that up to, let's drop this to 18. Let's make it 19.5. Alright, so now this is requiring 18 per minute, but it's getting 19 per minute. So there's always going to be like a little bit of a backup, but not too much. And then that's going to make us 90 of these. Let's go ahead and take that. It's going to make us 90 per minute. So that will take us much less time to organize. So that's basically how overclocking does. You can actually also drop this down and do less. So now it's only making 13.5. So you can really fine-tune your machines to be exactly what they want. All right, we'll bring it to 18.75. I think that sounds perfect. We could have also put in a secondary power shard here and cranked it up even higher, but then, it would have required more. So it's all about finding the right balance for your machines. But right now, I really want quick wire, and so I don't mind plopping in a little overclocker, and we can always pull that out later. Alright, so I think I have the quick wire that I need to research. Alright, so it's only going to take 200 quick wire for the AI limiter. And 100 for the zipline.
Zipline unlocked. When equipped, the zipline facilitates travel along power lines, regardless of whether the line is powered. Note: based on previous Pioneer events, FICSIT recommends not using zip lines during thunderstorms and typhoons, or while drinking coffee.
Alright, and the last thing we're going to want is this smart splitter, but that requires 10 AI limiters and 50 plates. We don't have the plates right now, but we can make the limiters, I believe, right now. We can make one because we only have a little bit of copper sheeting, but we have a ton of copper sheeting back at home. So let's, we'll go ahead and grab that. We're going to make that. We're going to take out the power shard here, take out the power shard here. We don't need it to be super productive anymore. We can, because we're going to come back and this box will be filled with quick wire without a problem. Let's go ahead and grab what we have, and we'll grab some ingots as well. Let's head back, unlock that new item, and then hopefully work our way to smart splitters, and that'll give us a lot more control over how our factory goes, and we can actually utilize less conveyor belts during that time, which will help keep away from spaghettifying your factory. Alright, so we need reinforced plates, which are being made somewhere. Here? No, that's modular frames. Here? No, that's rotors. Where are our plates being made? Yeah, see, the spaghetti is already starting to form here. But it's okay, because we're going to be redesigning our factory anyways very soon. Here they are. Let's just grab all of them. We're going to need a lot of reinforced plates soon enough. And we need copper sheeting. Which we aren't even making at all. What? Why? We should make at least some, right? Alright, let's just take the iron from these machines, and we're just going to handcraft the sheeting that we need. And then we need to redesign that and make sure that we start making that. Alright, and with that we made the AI limiters that we need, and we should be able to unlock the smart splitter. Yes.
Smart Splitter unlocked. The Smart Splitter offers advanced settings that can improve conveyor belt logistics.
Yep, pretty simple. As we see here, we have the conveyor splitter, which splits everything into equal threes. But the smart splitter, what that does is you can come up here, activate it, and now we can set it. So if we want to put this on the left, and let's say our Caterium ingots, maybe there's a storage right over here. So you know, as whatever comes through, you know, all the different items that are coming through the belt, any of the Caterium ingots will come here and then be filtered off into the storage, while everything else, any undefined, will keep going forward on their journey. And then you can also set up the right output, and I like to have this as overflow. So basically, when this storage fills up with ingots, rather than a block happening at the back of the belt because it's like, oh, no more ingots can go through, the output goes off to the right hand side. So any ingots that can't go to the left will go to the right, and then those right ones will go right into our awesome sink. And so that's going to be a way that we can just utilize any I'll put that there. You can utilize any leftover resources that are being produced in too much quantity. We can take those and make use out of them. So having smart splitters here is going to be pretty cool. I think I might want to create like a dedicated storage area here that has all the items necessary, so we can, instead of jumping around going from factory to factory trying to collect everything, it all just comes to us. So that's a goal. I don't think we're going to do that in the next episode. In the next episode, I definitely want to focus on getting our power situation. There's some coal out that way that we're going to utilize in the next episode. We're going to create a good working power system. This has been fine so far, and you know, obviously there's still a ton of fuel to be had, so we may leave this here for now, but we want a sustainable type of power, and what that means is by having coal, we can mine up the coal node and it will never decrease and it will always be producing, meaning that our generators will always be full. I don't have to go around collecting leaves and wood and then making them into biomass and then putting them into the machine. It'll just all run according to plan, and then the only time that we'll need to mess with our power again is just when we need more of it, when we start creating enough factories that we don't have enough power. So I'm very excited about that. Like I mentioned, that was supposed to be our episode for today, but after doing some tinkering around and playing on my personal save, I realized that by aggressively going down the Caterium tree, programmable splitters. Oh, but we need other computer parts. But by going down the Caterium tree, we are able to unlock Power Poles Mark II, which will help us, you know, organize our base a little bit better. And the Smart Splitter are just super handy. And the zip line we're going to be using at some point once we can travel around. We need to unlock expanded power infrastructure for that. But that'll be a nice, easy way to get from point A to point B to point C and back again. So I'm very excited about that. I think we did a good job today. I think we did a lot. I did want to reorganize. Oh, let's get a bird's eye view. I did want to reorganize my factory today, but I feel like we might be reaching the limit of our episode time, and so we can do that either in the next one or off camera. If you don't mind me doing it off camera, any of these building things, let me know. But if the building aspect is what you're interested in, let me know that as well, and we'll make sure to focus on showing you all the different parts. But yeah, I want to get this in a more vertical, upwards going motion, and keep it compact a little bit better, so it's not spread out. Because we're gonna want this area right here. We're gonna want that for our storage, so we need to tidy that up. But anyways, that's where I'm gonna leave today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're looking forward for more Satisfactory. If you did, please consider subscribing. Drop me a like. Let me know your thoughts, and I will see y'all in the next one. Take care.